Yo.
Welcome to Minister Ben Willis Blast Off Podcast, uncut, unapologetic, straight with no chaser. We are in the gym with Coach J. Coach J, last year I seen Coach J's team. It was the Dallas Mavericks in the junior NBA. They played in the championship game. So one thing about Coach J, he knows about winners. He knows what it takes to win and to be competing for championship. Coach J, what are you doing this season? What's going on this season with you, man?
The Mavs are playing pretty good this year. We are currently tied for second place with the Lakers. We've actually competed. I've actually seen some guys make some good progressions this year.
Yeah.
Darren in particular.
Okay.
Darren Freeman made a really big impact on our season this year.
Yeah. What was the little point guard y'all had last year?
Caden.
What is he doing?
Caden is playing for his school team. He played last year, and then I think he's playing AAU too for someone else.
Oh, that's great. See, here's the thing about what you're doing. You're dealing with the young kids, young children. What's the age limit? I mean, the smallest and the youngest age that you coach.
That I coach? Right now I have a kid. I got a player on my team. Juju is 8.
8 years old.
But I'll take him as early as 5.
Yeah.
It's 5 years old.
See, you're the one that first get them to mold them.
Yes, sir.
And prepare them for the next step.
Yes, sir.
That's so important. That's so important, man, because a lot of them they start late. So, and it takes a lot of patience to do that, because you got to teach them the fundamentals and everything else, because by the time the other coaches get them, they're already prepared. So what you doing, man, it's not easy. It's a lot of patience. Plus you got to deal with parents.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because you deal with the parents' babies.
Yes, sir.
And so you got to be able to be, and then you a parent.
Yes, sir.
You have sons that are playing basketball. You give them their names?
That's Jalen and Jordan Neal. Jalen is he's playing for the Rockets right now. He's playing pretty well.
Yeah.
And Jordan is played for the Mavs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And one game I seen his son. They couldn't stop him, man. He was hitting that left-hand jumper, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Coach J, did you ever play?
Yeah, I actually did. I played in high school and I played in college.
What high school you played at?
I played at Finger, homegrown, right here in the neighborhood.
Finger High School, the Titans, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm a Finger grad.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm a Finger grad.
All right.
Yeah, the almighty Titans.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Had to go upstairs in the gym and play.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, and this is kind of off script, and I'm just, basketball is basketball, especially homegrown and raised here in Chicago.
Yes.
Tell me, what player busted your ass on the court? I mean, it could have been on the playground, it could have been in school, it could have been in a game. What player gave you the business? I mean, you say,
I'm gonna tell you like this. My career for being a basketball player, when I first started out, I was the smaller guy on the team.
Right.
So I had to earn my stripes, man. My best friend Avniel Bridge, bro, he was a heavy hitter back in the day, bro.
Yeah.
So I used to play. Me and him used to go and just play all over the city. Me and him was friends from grammar school. We played at Dixon Elementary, and then he brought me in to play AAU with them, and then I got a chance to play with a lot of different guys across the city.
Right.
And because I was like a late bloomer and stuff like that, I had to work my way up. So I wasn't a guy that I was always working my way up. So I'm the journeyman. I'm the guy that actually worked his way up.
Right.
And I had my list. I wasn't on nobody's list to take out.
Right. So you had to play defense, pass the ball, rebound,
traditional point guard.
to stay on the court.
Yes.
Which is so important. It's good that you said that, because these are the key components that you can teach the young children what they need to do to stay on the court.
Absolutely.
And that's so important, because once you stay on the court and everything else, the game will come to you, and then your game will flourish.
Yes, sir.
And that's a great thing, and that's a good thing that you said that. Because, a lot of people want to shoot threes, They want to be able to handle the ball and do all those types of things. But you need those people. Those are the key components of winning.
Yes.
Everybody talk about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan rebound. You play defense. You know, all those different things. So you need to be multifaceted. What are you doing? What are some other things that you got going on right now, Coach Jay?
Can I just talk to the point that you just made?
Sure.
And I'll answer your other question. So talking to that point, it's like when you're developing a player or a child, you know, you got a clean slate.
Right.
So
right.
You know, what you give them and how you give it to them makes a difference.
Right.
My patience level comes from working with all different type of, you know, age ranges, you know, for me being in the military and stuff like that.
Okay.
Also just me being a father, having to reteach things and having kids to relearn things, understanding that they are a clean slate.
Right.
And understanding that they might not get it the first time that you tell them. And sometimes third-party validation is the best information.
That's right.
You know, where they can learn on their own.
Right.
And after you tell them something, they can seek and research.
Right.
And that's where the learning actually happens. So you don't want to, you know, actually disable them from learning or researching or finding things out.
Yes.
But also make them an active part of their development. My strong suit is not really putting a player into a bubble or labeling a player. You should know the basic necessities of how to play the game.
Yeah.
And that's learning how to dribble, learning how to shoot, learning how to defend, learning how to rebound, and just being a good teammate.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
those you know, those things help you become, you know, more coachable, and you know what you learn at home always helps out. So you know that's what makes a, you know, a really good player.
Yeah.
But that question about what am I doing right now?
Yeah.
We are Windy City Jets, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We have a AAU program that we're kicking off right now. We just had tryouts. February 7th and the 21st, we actually hosting tryouts again for all the late bloomers on March 14th. So come on out.
Where's it at?
It'll be at the Pullman Center.
Okay.
So we'll be there from 2 to 4 is middle school, high school will be 4 to 6.
Okay.
So, but I'm very excited about this year. Last year we did some really good competing across the city.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff on your plate, man.
You know.
What advice would you give to the parents when they have an athlete in their mess? What should they do? What are the key components that you think as a parent? Because you are a parent too.
Well, support. Academics is first. Academics is first, but support is the most important thing outside of their academics. You know, consistency. Yeah. Not only just within the gym, but basketball is not a game that you can pick up and put down. And you know, when you go into high school, this is where, you know, your athletics and your IQ actually, you know, it emerges. Right. So if you're not consistent, you know, it'll show. Yeah. So and you got to know what type of player you want to be. You know, all in all, if you want to be a recreational player, if you want to take it serious and, you know, go further and, you know, pursue past high school. So. Yeah, like you say, you played in college, so and like we were talking, you're a student athlete. Student first, you got to pass your grades and everything to be able to get on the court. Because you're not, pass your grades, you're not eligible to play. Yeah, so they can't use you. Yeah, there's a lot of sad stories that's walking down the streets of Chicago. They can shoot the lights out, but they couldn't pass their classes. Yes, sir. You know, and the great thing about that is you had the experience and you know what it takes. And I think that the parents out there that have their children play for Coach J, they were in great hands with Coach J. I seen your compassion, how you coach these young players, how they look up to you, they listen to every word. And then it's a respect thing that I seen the parents get around you and they respect you. And those qualities, let me say something real important, that your sons that's lockstep with you, they watch every move that you make. And you don't know the impression that you put on these young children when we go on and they go on about their careers, and they'll always remember you. Man, I like what you're doing. I like the stuff that you're doing. I like what you're made of and everything else. And I want to kill the misnomer that black fathers are not with their children. Man. They are. And you look at this young man, he's a prime example that he's giving back to the community and he's about what he's doing. Coach J, it's an honor for me, man,
to sit here in your presence and talk to you, man.
Likewise,
And,
man. I appreciate y'all doing this for me, man. Thank you, man.
a finger
honored.
tighten
Yeah.
until we die.
Yeah,
Hey, this is Mr. Ben Willis Blast Off Podcast, uncut, unapologetic, straight with no chaser. Thank y'all and see you soon. Take care, brother.
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Jay.
Yes, sir.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
All right.
That was perfect. Bro. It was
Okay.
exactly 10 minutes. That was amazing.
Yeah.